Aloha everybody, Kaiwaza with you. Welcome back to my channel, and it's time for the candle empties video. A little bit over time actually, past time for the month of March, right? Because this is April. I get very confused. For March, these are the candles that I burned in March. What I burned was determined by the Pretty Random app, so it's just a mishmash of different scents, no particular theme, and we're gonna go through them one by one. Two things. Number one, you may hear in the background throughout this video my Micronesian neighbors who live across the way and up, who have decided at 3 in the afternoon that it's time for them to sit out on the lanai with their ukulele and start singing hymns, which they do every so often. And you know, I don't know if you're familiar with a lot of Micronesian singing, but it's kind of nasally and yeah, that's what it is. So, but you know, there are a lot worse things that could be happening, so that's fine. But just, it's our ambient background music is Micronesian hymns for the afternoon. Second thing, something I've been doing lately, has nothing to do with candles, but I've been doing some voiceover work for some radio stations in other parts of the country, other parts of the world. I've discovered this place where you can, two places where they do like swapping, where you know, volunteer to do somebody else's commercials, read their commercials and their sweepers and stuff, and then they will read stuff that you want, because I would like to have different voices on my 3 radio stations, not just my voice. I mean, I want to use my voice, but I want other voices as well doing liners and stuff. So I've been swapping stuff out. And something else they also do is called Buy Me a Coffee. Like, you know, if you don't really want anything done, but you just do a couple spots for somebody because they just want different voices, you can just say like, so buy me a coffee. And there's a website for that, which I did sign up for, called Buy Me a Coffee, and you can send somebody a small amount, like $5, you know, or something. So I just am gonna attach that. I've attached that to my voiceover stuff, and I thought, well, I should just attach it to the stations too, and to YouTube. So I'm just gonna put it, the link down below in the description. And that's just, I'm not telling you to send me money. I'm just saying, if you feel so motivated, because it does cost me money, these hobbies and candles, you know, but the radio stations, it does cost to have those, and it does cost to go out and keep buying records and stuff. So if anybody feels so motivated, you can make small, you know, little donations at Buy Me a Coffee whenever you feel like it. And like I said, it'll be linked down below. So that's happening. And don't be surprised if you hear my voice. You're driving around somewhere in some other city and you think, that sounds like that Kaiwaza guy. Like, it could be. It could be. Anyway, what did I burn this month? So I went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 full-size candles and some melts as well. This one I picked up on a good sale at Walmart. I don't remember how much it was, but I think it was just a couple dollars. But it's mulled cider from their mainstays, and it was pretty light. I thought it might be, it wasn't plasticky smelling. I thought it might be sort of artificial plasticky smelling on cold, but actually it smelled quite nice. Just a nice spice cider scent on burning it, but not super strong, maybe like a 4. You know, it was there, but not very strong. I also did another one from Walmart, which was, I just finished this one, hazelnut cream. I love the packaging on this. This was really cheap. This was what, 75 cents they had these on clearance for. Never had these before. It was a very strong scent. I like 7, quite strong. And very nice scent. It doesn't mention coffee in the description, but there's definitely coffee scent in there. Hazelnut and sort of a milkiness. It's like a hazelnut latte. There's definitely coffee in this, whether they say so or not. There is. It was good. Definitely worth 75 cents. Wicks are a little bit iffy, a little bit small, but we got through it. Then I have this Village candle, beautiful packaging, this orange apothecary jar. This is in the scent Autumn Comfort, pumpkin, nutmeg, sandalwood, and maple. This one, again, it's a very nice scent. I didn't have any problems with the burn, went all the way down to the bottom, but not very strong. Again, maybe like a 4, maybe a 5, I don't know, but I could smell it definitely better in the bathroom, which is a much smaller room than I could out here. I would say it's primarily sort of a spice and maple scent. I don't get very much as far as sandalwood goes, or pumpkin really. But it was a very pleasant scent. I did like it. Very autumny, even though it's March. That's candle roulette. That's what I'm doing it all year. If you haven't watched my burning schedules, I have committed to burning whatever the Pretty Random app draws out from my inventory. So it's a random selection. It could be any combination of scents. Now the next 3 I have are all from Bath & Body Works. This is a White Barn Blackberry Cream Frosting. No issues with the burn, pretty clean burn there, as you can see. This was a nice candle, I like this one. Fresh blackberry, sweet vanilla with a bubbly Prosecco. Pretty apt description. I mean, the berry is sort of nondescript. It's just sort of generic berry. You know, could be any kind of berry really, but with the Prosecco that gives it a little bit of a bubbly scent. I would love to know the secret to that. I know I say this all the time, but every time you get a candle that has an effervescence or a bubbly scent to it, because there is such a thing. I don't know how to describe it, but it smells bubbly and fizzy. What is that? I mean, how do you make... How is that possible that you make a scent that seems fuzzy, fizzy, bubbly? I don't know. I like this one. It was like a 6, not a 7, a 6, a little bit above average. It threw, very pleasant. I would get it again.
Well, these are crazy times, aren't they? Between worldwide pandemics and invasions and wars and Will Smith going around smacking everyone. It just makes you want to return to a simpler time. And you can do that, at least for a little while, by tuning into Moody Mood Music, my favorite online radio station, where easy listening records found at thrift stores and dollar record bins are given a new opportunity, a new chance to live as Mr. Kaiwaza spins us round and round on Moody Mood Music, and you get to escape to the sounds of a different time and place. Join me there on Moody Mood Music. It's on live365.com, and the link is below in the description. It's absolutely free, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Now these next 2, I really liked these next 2. Cinnamon Spiced Vanilla. I really liked this one. It was pretty clean burn, no issues with that. You might say these wicks look like they're spread out too far, but usually, as is the case here, when it gets down low to the end, I stop burning it and I put it on the electric warmer for, several nights, and to use up all the oils in there. And at that time, the wicks and stuff will come loose because it's all totally liquefied, and they'll sort of float around, so that is not where they were to begin with or while it was burning. Boring packaging. Really don't like the packaging. Fresh ground cinnamon, crystal sugar, sugar crystals, and Tahitian vanilla bean. This is nice. I like it. It is kind of, it's definitely cinnamon vanilla. I would not be, uncomfortable burning this any time of the year, really. I think, for me, I know I'm a little bit weird, but I do think of a lot of spice scents, in addition to being all, fall and wintry and all that, also being tropical, because they're all grown in tropical places. And if you go to Tahiti, if you go to Madagascar, if you go to like Indonesia, you'll see all these cloves and vanilla plantations and all this kind of stuff. So it is a tropical smell. I love it. Yeah, I really like this one. It's very rich in the vanilla and the cinnamon, and yet it's not a biting, it's a sweet cinnamon, sweet vanilla. I like it. And a little bit earthy at the same time. The last candle that I burnt, a large one, was Bath and Body Works whipped coffee. Now it says a shot of espresso, whipped sweet cream, sugar crystals. There was some sooting here, as you can see, but otherwise it was fine. This was amazing. I mean, this candle was so freaking strong. I mean, this was kind of up there with your fresh balsam and twisted peppermint that usually blast you out of the apartment. This one, I would rank it, up there as just about that strong. You could smell it, permeating the apartment. I'm sure it actually went outside as well. The neighbors could probably smell this one too. And it's a real coffee scent, man. It is strong coffee, and definitely with some of that vanilla creaminess to it, like a vanilla latte, but like a strong latte that had like 3 shots in it. It's nice, really nice. Now, again, because it was so strong, so heavy, similar to twisted peppermint and fresh balsam, sometimes I would just light it for an hour or 2 and then just blow it out, because okay, this is super strong. It's gonna linger. It's gonna give me a headache, I think, if I'm burning it too long, because it is so strong. But hey, that's a good candle that does that. I really liked whipped vanilla. Now let's look at, I did go through some, melts this month also, that I would combine with some of these, to try and blend them together. Yankee Candle Autumn Wreath. I went through this little thingy, clamshell. This is such a nice scent, man. So nice. And it's quite strong. It was quite strong on melting too. It's a very fresh, it looks just like the picture in the sense that, well, not exactly, because there's definitely apple. There's a pronounced apple element here. And then there's that sort of dried, scented potpourri, like Wreath kind of scent. Really nice one. That apple is such a fresh element to put with the potpourri kind of dried flowers. You hear that bird? There's a bird right outside the window. Really nice, really nice. I also went through a Better Homes and Garden clamshell of sage leaf and musk. I wish this had been stronger than it was. I really love the scent. It's that thing is sounds like it's almost in the apartment. Where is it? Oh, anyway. It's this one, yeah, it's definitely musky, not super strong in the musk. The sage herbal element is stronger than the musk, but they're both there. They're both pronounced. It's kind of a pretty, almost discolored kind of wax, greenish. Nice, blended well with a lot of things. Some of the things I burnt this month, and I wish it had been strong. It was strong. It was 5. I would love for it to have been a 7 or something. But then finally, on the melts, I went through 7. The brand is 7 Palms. This was in a 3-pack I got at Ross with different scents. This one was vanilla salted caramel. This was a winner too, quite strong, quite nice. I wasn't sure, because when I smelt them on cold, it was a little bit weak, it didn't smell super strong. I was afraid it might be sort of plasticky. I wasn't familiar with the brand. But let me tell you, this melted beautifully, and it was definitely caramel. Definitely vanilla caramel. You got both of those. It was very sweet. and it blended really well with some of the other things I was burning. I mean, what is the point of that, really? Beautiful stuff. Loved it. And I just have a couple of Bath & Body Works empties just to throw in there and show you. I finished up as a shower gel in the stars, which I've had for a million years. This was very nice. It's kind of an old lady scent, I think. From an old lady perfume. I like it. It's nice. And then I finished a soap up, a banana flower. Loved this. I can't say that I've ever smelled banana flowers before, I don't think. I mean, I've seen plenty of banana plants, banana trees, whatever in my day. We have them here. But yeah, this was just kind of a sweet floral white, more like a white floral scent with a little bit of green in it. I liked it. Good stuff. That's it. So if you've had any of these candles, let me know, or what your experience with them has been, or these scents. And I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more, and hit the notification bell if you want to know when I upload immediately, so you can stop whatever you are doing and tune in. Not really, whatever. But thank you for watching, and check out my radio station if you're interested. That'll be linked below, and buy me a coffee if you want to. In real life, if we were here, we could really buy me a coffee, because I love to drink coffee. Anyway, we'll talk to you later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.